This your boy AJ of the Deep Thought. I'm back at it again, once again. Ha ha! What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today, man? This your boy. I'm back at it again with a brand new video, man. You know what I'm saying? For all my new people, man, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Deep Thought. And everyone else who haven't joined the Deep Thought, man, and you want to support the channel, all you got to do is to hit that like button and to smash that subscribe button. You dig me? And always remember to hit that post bell notification if you like my content. So now, what's good? We back at it again today. Today I want to talk about a story that everybody done already talked about, but it took a turn for the worse. Now, for folks that don't know, I don't know the lady's name per se, but I think about a week or two ago, a young African lady had went viral for posting up on the internet that a man hit her in the face with a brick, and she called out men that was around the so-called situation, and she said that no one helped her. Did no man try to help her because this man hit her in the face with a brick, all because she didn't want to give the man her number per se. And everybody on social media went crazy. A lot of talking pieces had said what they wanted to say about the situation. A lot of people talked. Hell, it went crazy to the point where the actual person, the lady herself, had created a GoFundMe account for her so-called medical bills. Now, it has been found out that the whole story that she said happened to her was fake. The whole situation that she made up was a hoax. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So, shout out to a well known YouTuber by the name of Didi, Miss Didi, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her and her channel and her page. She talks about the situation, you know what I'm saying? That's how I found out about it in the first place. I wasn't gonna make no video about the so-called situation, cause I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't sure if it was true or not. I'm not gonna tell no lie. I was not sure. Now that it's been confirmed that the actual story is not real, I can finally make a video without feeling like I don't know what I'm talking about. So, shout out to Miss Didi. I will leave a link of the video down in the description below. Always remember, everything that I do and use is under the at of the fair use. So, we're going to check out her video where she talks about the brick lady getting exposed for lying on the internet and lying on men. So, let's check it out.
This is one of those stories that you just shake your head and you continuously shake your head over and over and over at the stupidity of it all and how so many of our women just run and cater to this BS. And so I wanted to come back because we already know that this lady is a scammer. Come on, let's just keep it 1,000. We already know that she's a scammer, but baby, more and more information is coming out. So we already have played the clips of this woman outside lying, talking about somebody hit her with a brick, talking about a man hit her in the face with a brick, and all the men out there just stood up and just watched it happen. And now we know that this is a total and complete lie. She straight finessed a
From 2017 on, studio.
I'm sorry for that, y'all. You know how they do. We're going to get back to the video in just a few. Let's go.
women are the ones who ran to her aid and dissed a bunch of men, and no man hit this woman in her face. So I really hope, first off, that our women learn a lesson. Stop jumping to the aid of a person before you get all of the information.
Facts.
It's not saying that you can't support women who are actually going through issues, who are actually having problems, but women seem to hate men so much that they're so quick to jump to a woman's defense and criticize men, and not one man had anything to do with this lady's face issue, because
Facts. And I truly agree, which is why I didn't want to make a video about it in the first place. Because in situations like this, you don't know if someone's actually being genuine or if someone's actually trying to scam or tell a lie. You know, there's been a whole lot of situations where not maybe not like this one, but things close to this nature happen, and it was all a lie. It was a hoax. You know what I'm saying? It ended up being found out that everything that happened was fake. It never happened. But the damage was already done. People got hurt, lives got hurt, and a lot of people started going at one another all because of one lie. And this is why when this particular situation started getting viral, you know what I'm saying? You had a lot of brothers was like, we feel sorry for the so-called lady. That's before people felt, before they found out the real truth. But I wouldn't want to be trying to help nobody in no situation, because you do not know where a person's head at. You may be thinking you doing the good thing, but you ended up doing something wrong, and not only this person's life get taken away, but your life get taken away, all because you thought you was doing something that was of the good. Let's get back to the rest of the video.
she was not hit in her face with a brick whatsoever. So now that it's come out, evidence have surfaced. Everyone who donated to her GoFundMe page, $40K to date, is actually more than that. Here's the latest news. The owner of the establishment looked at the footage and saw no evidence of a woman getting hit. She did not file a police report, which we already know. Several people who work in the medical field have stated that her injuries are consistent with someone having an allergic reaction to something.
The nurse from the alleged hospital was not a hospital. It was a clinic. And this is what she had to say. Yes, she came in to get the saline extracted from the side of her face, which means she never got hit with a brick. She injected saline into her face to create the lump. That's why she wore the ski mask, so y'all wouldn't see the lump that she created. And don't forget, she's in the medical field, so she has access to saline. Anyway, let's finish reading. She claimed it was a botched beauty treatment. That's definitely our med check, not the hospital. She must have filmed that little clip while waiting on the nurse after asking her to put on the gown. And y'all fell for this. Y'all fell for this. That woman lying for money.
And that's a damn shame. And I feel so bad for the people that actually felt for it. This is the reason why I didn't make a video about it. Because in the back of my mind, I felt like all this was just out of nowhere. Not saying that things like this can't happen, because they can and they will. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, in a situation like this, the first thing you do is go on the internet. You don't make a police report. You go on the internet and you voiced out how you feel. Somebody hits you with a brick. That's like if somebody gets robbed. What's the first thing you gonna do if somebody robs you? You gonna call 911. You gonna call the police. You was not finna go on the internet and be like, why ain't nobody help me? Huh? That don't make no sense. Which is the reason why I never even made no video about the situation when it first came out. Because I felt like the situation did not make sense to me. And now you see the truth of all that's coming out.
Go to her Instagram. You see the other video when she did the same in 2020.
This truly was intriguing, but this woman played social media. And she did, and she played black women like a fiddle. It's unfortunate that we have some of the most educated fools out here that will jump to the aid of anybody that says a black man did them some harm. These women are quick to say how much black men hate black women, but they really show their colors, their true colors, and how much they hate black men.
Facts.
And how at every chance they get, they're ready to stomp on a black man for a lying woman on any given day. No
Facts.
man hit this woman in her face whatsoever. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. This is ridiculous. Don't do no type of investigating anything. Just jump. Oh, well, yeah, I know them ninjas did it. And nobody did her anything. She did it to herself. And this is crazy. Now think about it. When you look at her face, it's swole up on one side. You don't see any bruises. You don't see any scrapes. You don't see any blood. If you're hit with an abrasive brick on your skin, you're going to see some blood. You're going to see some skin tearing. You're going to see something. It's not just going to.
If you've ever wondered how
Sorry for that once again, but she's right. If you get hit with any type of inanimate object hardened like a brick, you gonna bleed. You gonna have some type of scar tissue tore off or something. Something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's sad. It's real sad because there are women who are actually going through these type of issues. There are women that are in domestic issues that do have they significant others putting their hands on them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them don't get help until it's too late. Meanwhile, you got this woman that literally played the whole internet and everybody jumped on her defense. You know what I'm saying? Because they just saw a 5-second clip without doing the true research of nothing. And there's women that's actually going through real domestic situations that probably do call the police and don't get no kind of help. So I feel for them. You know what I'm saying? Because they go through they going through it. They can't get no type of help from nobody. Meanwhile, a random stranger just made a video about something. Made it look believable because she made it look believable and everybody bit the bait, man. And that's the sad part about it.
Is in the medical field, so she would know how to make her face swell up in order to pretend like somebody did her something. In fact, she was the one who actually had a police report filed on her where she was assaulting other people and then bragging about it on a video where she assaulted other people and a police report was filed against her. So she is not the victim. And so we just got to nip this in the bud and we got to stop jumping to the aid of every woman that cries wolf and understand that women lie too. And they know that they can play victim and get away with it to the tune of $42,000. They know that they can get a big check off of black women because black women hate black men so much. You want to just, anything you hear about a black man doing something harmful, oh, you just run and believe it. Just run and believe it. Knowing good and well, you don't see no black men running around here throwing big bricks at women every single day. You don't walk out your door every day and see a black man running around throwing bricks or anything at anybody. So we got to stop this. This lady straight lied. Just like Carly Russell and a lot of other women. Just straight lie, cry, talk about men ain't ish and all of this. And every woman who believes that just jump on the narrative, believe her, don't have to have no proof, don't have to have no evidence, you don't
Facts.
go looking for it, you just
Facts.
believe. And this is how you always get got. I'm just saying. And listen, like I said, this is my last time talking about it, but I'm glad that this is all over social media because people need to understand that you got to stop thinking that every woman is a saint and every woman is just out here telling the truth, that women don't lie. We know women lie all the time. Majority of women know how women lie. And so just the fact that you would just jump to the aid of this woman just because she didn't show not a picture of a man. She didn't show a license. She didn't show anything. She just was able to record herself and say something happened and everybody believed it. And I think that that's very, very unfortunate, and that's very scary. This could have major implications on a man, a major, if she could sit up and lie on a man, and next thing you know, she's lying and saying that a specific person did her something, that could cause a problem when she know in fact that it's not true. So we need to focus on what's really going on, as opposed to people up here lying and making stuff up and knowing that they can get a bag out of these women, because women are just ready to just believe all women and give them all your money.
Facts. That's why I always say stop paying attention to the distraction, but pay attention to what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? That whole situation that happened was a distraction to what's really going on in the world, in our communities. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I feel sorry for the ones that fell for it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, in the back of my mind, I kind of knew that it was a fake. You know what I'm saying? But again, it don't matter how I think. It's about what you think in your own life. So like I said, shout out to Miss Didi for that video, man. And I think she hit the nail on the head on it. Got to do more further investigating. You know what I'm saying? Before you just up and believe. She literally scammed thousands and thousands of people with that one video and made over 40 some odd thousand on the GoFundMe account. I don't know if the GoFundMe is canceled. I don't know if they stopped it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, for all them folks that actually put that money into that GoFundMe account of that woman, congratulations. Y'all played yourselves. Real fucking talk, man. I got one more video I'm going to play, and I'm going to go and wrap this video on up. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to a brother by the name of Big Dog Lefty. He did a TikTok video talking about the brick lady. You know what I'm saying? And he just spoke about, the scam, and he just said it makes it hard for the real victims out there that actually going through stuff, that's actually going through domestic issues. It makes it you know what I'm saying? He talks about that. So we finna check this out real quick, and I'm gonna end my video from here. Let's go.
Today on Ghetto News, man, I'm sorry to report we may have gotten bamboozled, kerfluffled, hoodwinked. She didn't just pull the wool over our eyes, she pulled the whole damn sheep on our face. So we all know this lady, right? The brick lady, aka Ro Reacts. Now it seems like she has a history of doing this sort of thing. Basically in 2020, she actually, once again, played the victim to actually get GoFundMe donations. And I want y'all to listen to this.
Years we've been scammed again. Rhoda Osman, the brick lady, appears to be a scammer that uses victimhood to create GoFundMes. Her first incident was in 2020. She claimed she was assaulted by a dollar store security guard.
And man, did the story get crazy. Man, this story got more twists and turns than a Jamaican street. Seems like we got Carly Russelled again. She had black women coming for black men all over the internet, but as more details of the story came out, man, her story was flakier than a 90-year-old crotch.
Facts.
Y'all remember her claiming that none of the black men around actually came to her defense? Yeah, that one. Now watch this clip.
Yeah, talking about, I thought he was the brick, And we was trying to help her. That's all we was trying to do. You see what I'm saying? We was trying to help her. I called the police and stuff like that. They pulled them. I talked to them. I know they got the video.
So that was bullshit. Now y'all remember this guy who claimed he was there? Oh, nope. His ex-girlfriend outed him. He doesn't even live in the same state. He was just another motherfucker doing it for clicks and views. Oh, so the owner of the establishment also finally spoke out. So he reviewed all the security footage, and there was no video of her getting assaulted in any shape or form. And yet she was able to still raise $40,000 on GoFundMe donations this time around. And now for the obvious question. I'm pretty sure we all see that swelling on her face, right? On top of not filing a police report, it's alleged that she actually got treated for an allergic reaction, guys. Oh, just in case we can't put one on one together, guys, she did this for clout, she did this for views, and she did this for money. And she knew that by stirring the pot between black men and black women, it would do exactly that. So, us at Ghetto News, signing off. Y'all have a good day now.
That was that brother, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to that brother, Big Dog Lefty. I will leave his link to that TikTok video down in the description below. So, what did we learn today, ladies and gentlemen? We learned that all skin folk are not our kinfolk. Yes, sir. That's what we learned today. All skin folk are not our kinfolk, man. Look here, man. I'ma say this here. Some people may feel away. And if you do, I don't care. You feel what I'm saying? I'ma say it because it needs to be said. We, meaning us as a people, man and woman, we need to start coming together. You know what I'm saying? We need to start coming together. I say that because I feel like this situation and the other situation, meaning the Carlee Russell situation that happened, is going to start becoming more of a thing. They're going to start using the issues between a lot of the black men and a lot of the women, a lot of the men and the women of our communities against each other, so everybody can go famous, get viral, clicks and views. Now, don't get it twisted. The enemy has been doing that for years. So you got that. Now you got your own, well, not your own because I don't consider our own. Like I just said earlier, all skin folk are not your kinfolk. Some folks are out here just to try to go viral and get clicks, views, and likes. To them, that's what it's all about. But the point still remains that we need to start building our folks back up. We need to start being more together. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we gotta be married or none of that stuff. What I'm saying is we gotta be more diligent in what we are. Because she clearly used the issues of what's going on in our communities to run up a bag. Because as soon as she said, ain't no black man help me when this black man hit me in the face with a brick, everybody jumped on her defense. And everybody saying, oh, why black men don't want to help our black women and all that type of stuff. Steady fighting and eating that same narrative. Not saying it don't make sense, but it's a narrative that's been getting us in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, people may feel some type of way. I don't care. I say what I want to say. And the fact of the matter is this here, man. She used all of us. She hoodwinked all of us. You feel what I'm saying? And this is a very, very, very interesting case study to understand that you got to start paying attention. Got to start paying attention, man. You know what I'm saying? Just we got to start paying more attention. Some of these people are full of shit, and they'll do anything, and I mean downright anything, just to try to make us look bad on the messed up light. They'll make us look bad on the bad light, especially a lot of black men, cause there was a lot of people that was going in on brothers, all because of this situation. Dudes that ain't had nothing to do with the situation got put down. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's sad, especially when you ain't got the true facts. And it's worse for the ones who are actually going through this type of thing, who are actually going through domestic abuse with their significant other, that do not get help, that do not get no type of service. They tell the police nothing happens. So this right there within itself makes it look worse than what it is. But what do I know, man? I'm just a young black man talking my ish on YouTube. So yeah, man, that's the video. Shout out to Miss Didi, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to that brother Big Dog Lefty. I will leave their links down in the description below so y'all can check out their videos, man. This your boy this your boy AJ of the Deep Thought signing off, man. You already know what it is. Peace and one love.